திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். Disciplines of worship. The pathway to God realization in Saivism has been set in 4 stages so that man can easily comprehend it. They are Charya, Kriya, Yoga, and Jnana. They are primarily conceived as a course of exercises for the organs of man's body. The karmendriyas, like the body, hand, leg, tongue, etc. The jnanendriyas, like the eyes and the mind, etc. The religious observances are intended to make every action of the sadhaka, spiritual aspirant, progress Godward. The pathway is one whole and it is an integrated synthesis of all the 4 stages. Worship is part of the second stage, Kriya, called the path of action. It is so called because of 4. This calls for the largest number of exercises. The exercises here are both physical and mental, and they are intended to effect bodily and mental purification and also symbolic purification of the soul. Charya and Kriya correspond to the external worship, while Yoga and Jnana correspond to an internal worship. Worship in the heart. Shiva is all-pervasive, and the worshipper has always this all-pervasiveness in his mind. Hence, he extends his love to all beings and if possible serves all beings and never harms any. He cannot, therefore, be a part to killing and so abstains from meat eating. The term Saiva in later day society, even up to the present day, has come to mean one who abstains from meat eating, a vegetarian. The other disciplines for the worshipper are the sacred ash and the Rudraksha beds. He is expected to smear the ash in the specified places on his body and wear the birds round his neck at the time of the Shiva Puja. If not always, he should always utter the name of Shiva, not only during the puja, kriya, but at other times also. A qualified guru initiates him into the puja. The qualifying ceremony is called Diksha or initiation. The guru teaches him in detail the ritual of the puja, instructs him in the japa he has to perform for life, and also gives him a Sivalinga which he shall worship daily for life. Worship invokes all the 3 faculties, thought, word, and deed. Thought is the process of the contemplation of God as abiding in the Sivalinga Murti. Word is the mantras uttered during the puja, the name, japa, and the words of prayer. Deed is the various acts connected with the actual puja. Even in the matter of the ritualistic worship, the devotion in the heart is held to be more important than the rituals themselves. So, say one example. Rules regarding the gathering of the flowers are very strict. Buds which have not yet opened, flowers whose petals have been eaten by worms, flowers which have fallen to the ground, etc., are not to be taken and used. But yet we find exception have been made in the Shastras themselves. Arulandi Sivacharya, the second Acharya of Shaiva Siddhanta, in the course of his large treatise, Sivajnana Siddhya, lays great emphasis on the worship of Shiva in the heart and adds, if one desires to worship God externally, let him just take the flowers which have fallen from the tree and worship the Supreme Shiva here on some external symbol, just as he is worshipped in the heart through jnana. We find the rigidity of the rules relaxed here. Again, fragrant flowers are generally considered the best for worship, but actually, in the Irukku, the flower of the poisonous Calotropix plant is considered a favorite with Shiva. Says Avai in the Purananur verse of 2000 years ago, leave alone the fragrant and the non-fragrant flowers, and the gods would not refuse even the trivial Irukku for worship. It is well known that a blade of the common grass is a favorite petal for Shiva. These go to indicate that external worship is merely a token of the great love and surrender which should reign in the heart. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம், தில்லையம்பலம், சிறுசபேசா, சிறுசிதம்பரம்.